Hey Golden, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Oh! Oh no! Neo 2 crashed! Wow, damn, it did crash. Alright. Hey Soul Chaser, good to see you too. Well, Neo 2 crashed. So, new combo mat submissions for Neo 2. So, I put more details in my community posts on YouTube, but it can just be, this is a, like, ongoing compilation for the community at large. It's just, I'm planning on making, like, clips, maybe, I don't know, every week, every month, I mean, whatever. It just depends on how many clips I get. Can I do Kusarigama? Sure. Yeah. Totally. How long do we have? Again, it's just ongoing. So like if I get tons of clips, I just pump out more videos. That's it. If I don't get that many clips, I don't pump out that many videos. So that's really about it. That's all there goes to it. Do you plan to play Ninja Gaidens before Ninja Gaiden 4? Yeah, I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 3 already. So hold on, let me make sure my Neo 2 is working, so give me a bit. I'm gonna answer all these questions, of course. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that should do it. Alright, so hold on, I'm just catching up to a few things. Okay, that should work. Okay. I swap my weapons just to make sure. I don't want things to crash again. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so let me answer some chat things, of course. Alright, so do I have any info when Neo 3 will be released? I wish I did. But no, I don't have any information like that. I know just as much as everybody else, which is Tokyo Game Show coming out in the end of September, and then my hope is that we'll get a Neo 3 beta in November, and this is just based on past trends. But beyond that, I have no fucking clue when Neo 3 is going to be released. They said early 2026, but that's vague. I imagine it'll be in the first 3 months, but I don't know. It could be January, February, or March. I, of course, want it to be January. Sooner the better. But I don't know. Alright, so just to be clear on these clip stuff that I'm talking about, it's not just exclusive to Combo Mad. I can do that. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to showcase that from time to time. But this is much more broader in scope. So with these compilations, when it comes to things like how long do you have to submit them, this is literally ongoing. Could be now for however long Neo 3 it keeps of interest. So that's all there is to that. It's just I would ideally want to keep making these compilations as long as there's interest in the game, or perhaps to get more other people interested in the game and, you know, have a larger community that can be fun. Just enjoy ourselves, you know? Hey Poofer, I have an old clip of Neo 1 clip on my channel called Thank You Neo. Should I send it to your email or will you pull it off YouTube? Send it to my email. Send everything to that email that I have. I don't want to have to, like, I used to try to go to other people's sources and whatnot, and it just became messy. You just send me the clip on YouTube, or send me the clip into my Gmail, and then I can download it, work from it from there. That way it's nice and compiled in one spot. Do I plan to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma before Ninja Gaiden 4? I don't think I'll play Sigma. I will play more of Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, because I've enjoyed that quite a bit. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Sigma 2, I'm just leaving aside. You have to practice for... Okay. Dig the look. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Hey, not exactly your genre, but you're gonna play Ghost of Yotei when it drops? Probably not. I have no doubt it'll be a really cool game for people that get into it, but in terms of my own personal interests, not really there. To like stream it anyway, let alone play it. So just to clarify, when it comes to clips aren't just gonna be like, this is all crazy cool gameplay. It's not exclusive to that anymore. I'm thinking more of like things that are funny or bugs or just like, you know, humorous things that anybody with Neo might want to watch. Some of them will have like kick-ass gameplay, like Combo Mat style. Some of them will just be like some funny things. Some of them will be bugs we find. Some of them will be builds. Just anything to do with Neo that you're like, yo, this was something really cool. Could even be like people's if you're, let's say you're streaming, you're live streaming, and you captured, and a cool moment for you could have been like, you get totally destroyed by a boss for the first time and we capture you on stream having that experience and like, you know, like your face lights up or something. That would be fine. So that'd be cool. That's pretty much the result to it. Man, you're super kind, wholesome, and always laughing. All I gotta say, in a world so cruel, people like you're the light. Much love. Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll probably get a demo for TGS. That's my hope. I have a good clip of my guy in the Okuni skin getting powerbomb and Tsuchiguma. It looked hilarious. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, stuff like that. I could have like a compilation of just like all of us literally getting bodied by bosses. Or like, for me, for example, like the first time I fought Kinky, I was like, yeah, you gotta grab, I dodged it, I go back. And then he's like, charges at me and then I get destroyed. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know, stuff like that could be fun. Do you know if they address feedback on active skills being changed in Neo 3? I heard someone say on Twitter that they addressed it in patch notes, but I couldn't find if that was true. Could you give me more details on what you mean, like addressed feedback in general? Because they made a lot of things different when it comes to engaging with martial arts. Like, for example, Ninja Style is going to have a ton more that are going to be assigned to it, and it's not just like, that was a pretty big complaint from people. So there's that. So that was like one thing, for example. But if I don't know what specific things you're referring to when you say address feedback on active skills, if there's something in particular you're looking for, so let me know. Hey, Grishan. Fun compilations are so fun to watch, like bloopers. Exactly. Hey Poofer, if I send you my clips, I expect compensation. They're too valuable. Yeah, your compensation is going to be literally being in the video. That's your compensation. If that's not enough for you, don't submit your clips. Just like how active skills change from being guard face button in 2, then in 3 it's directional plus face. Yes, they did address that. Players can customize their controls. They mentioned that already. And if you take a look at some IGN footage, you can see even like things like style shifts, which in base game in Neo 3 is just R2, right? It's just R2. Well, you could control or map it to R2X. So I'm guessing you could probably map style shift to R2 circle, like burst counter. So they did mention plans to also adjust the skills themselves, the inputs you can have for them. So we'll just have to see what it actually looks like. Hey, what capture card am I using? I'm directly streaming from my laptop right now, so no capture card involved. Weren't you already able to change the controls in the alpha? I think some of them, but not to the level that players are asking about when it comes to whatchamacallit, the active skill changes. All right, you'll make an exception to the clip compensation this time. What software am I using? I'm using OBS Studio. Jeez, I need to slow my brain down. Why isn't this dock working? What's the stream about? Because you have no idea what's happening. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. My multi-chat thing is just not working, so I'm having to look at multiple windows at the same time, so give me a moment. Okay. So the software that I'm using to stream this right now is OBS Studio, which is 100% free. There's no money to it required, which is great. It's Open Broadcaster Studio. It's open source stuff, very handy. So if you are streaming from a PC and you're willing to get a little tech savvy, just a little, OBS is great. So there's so many things I'm able to do with it. It's fantastic. Even the multi-stream thing that I have going on right now, where I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, I got it for free. Like, someone created it and was like, here you go, here's a free multi-streaming tool. I'm like, okay, I don't have to like sign up for some other service. I can just do it all on OBS. That's ideal. So what's this stream all about? Because not gonna lie, I have no idea what's happening. And so I've been thinking about making like some content related to compilations of the community. So most people that are on my channel and regulars are already familiar with the combo mads, which worked in terms of a compilation based on like pro play, I guess, or skill play. But this time around, I want to change it because creating the combo mads was very taxing for me, one. And second, I also think it alienated some people from being able to submit their clips. Basically, there's a certain threshold of skill expected before, like, and at least that was the sentiment I think a lot of people had, before, like, people would sometimes be comfortable submitting their clips. And so it wasn't the most inclusive, and from time to time, if I would exclude certain clips from some people, it would create drama. So I don't want to deal with that at all, and I don't want to deal with the drama at all. I want to focus much less on like kind of like a zero-sum game where it's like people competing and shit, to just like having cool clips of the week. So related to Neo in general. So yeah, like rather than it being everyone fighting for the same spot, just like let's just lift everybody up. So for example, if you do something cool, I want to be able to showcase that. I'm being vague about what's cool because what's cool to you might not be cool to me, but would be cool for other people to see. And I'm just basically trying to bring in more people together. So cool things, for example, could be some funny stuff. Like this morning, I was like, some guy like submitted like four clips or something, right? And they were all different things. Like one of them, he was dodging Lightning Gods of Yomi's like super big AoE lightning attack using evasion cancels. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like for me, like I'm not too big on that personally, but I'm like, I think the community at large would appreciate this. I'm sure people would enjoy seeing that. So what if I made a compilation of people doing the sickest tech possible? Right? You could have a whole video about that to get people more creative. Or, right, or as JoJo is mentioning, could have things to, could have like a rage compilation, for example. Or it could be like bug fixes or just like hilarious things stacked together. It can be just representative of more people for Neo at large, as opposed to just, hey, my channel is all about skill play and everything is skill play and I just gotta like it to be good and whatever and all that shit. So I'll talk more about that in a bit and feel free to ask your questions. So, 2 people have asked me, how am I doing? I'm doing great. Did I see the Demon Dancer Neo 3? I did. It was there with Mist, but like, it was just for like a second, so I had to like replay it a few times. But yeah, other things could be like first time you beat a boss and some like, just like giving more people a spotlight as well. And just focusing on like a nice, more fun, inclusive, broader like Neo community. I don't want to deal with dooming and glooming. I don't want to alienate people because they aren't good. None of that shit. I am just here to have fun. My way of having fun involves the way that I play, but by all means, other people can play however the fuck they want, and if they're having fun, great. Some of that will involve like crazy builds. I'm sure some people that aren't like super big or YouTubers are gonna come up with really cool build shit. I would want to acknowledge that in a compilation video. And then what I would do is be like, hey, if you want to check this guy's channel out, here you go. Here's this piece. Here's his video where he came up with this. Feel free to like get in touch or whatever. You know, just shit like that. So I hope that makes sense. So anyone can submit clips. I may not use all of them, but anyone can submit it. And then I'll just try to come up with some videos where I see common themes that I think will be cool to showcase. Could be from Neo 1, if there's enough. Could be from Neo 2, obviously. And then eventually, like, Neo 3 related things. Given that Neo 3 is on the horizon, I would imagine, like, the percentage that I would want for like Neo videos, for example, would be like 98% Neo 3, maybe like 1% Neo 2, 1% Neo 1. Maybe. But for the time being, Neo 3 isn't out, so if there are people that are enjoying Neo 2, we can just focus on Neo 2 and then slowly put in Neo 3 with the occasional clip from Neo 1. That's fine. I'm fortunate to have 20k subscribers, and I'm not like a super big YouTuber by any means. But like I'm known for Neo things by enough people by now, so might as well use the platform to try to at least inspire a different direction for people. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Spear Kusa. That'll be weird. So yeah, hope that answers your questions. Feel free to ask more. Not gonna sell our email data. No. Whoa, who would I even sell it to? I'm so confused. What happens if you submit a cat playing the piano? I mean, I won't feature it. I mean, I'll keep it personally. I'll encourage you to post it to social media at large. Hey, Amartya, it's good to see you. Burner email just for Neo. Yeah, pretty much. Is it clips for a combo mad? Not just that. It's clips for anything. So, clips for like funny moments, for bugs, just like anything that you think is cool for Neo. Doesn't just have to be like cool combos. Combo mads are a part, but I want to branch out from just that. Yeah, could be Genbu juggles, yeah, you can do all those cool things, tech things, of course. You know, like, it's, as I mentioned in like my YouTube posts, if you want more details, you can check out my YouTube community posts, the two most recent ones. But like, there are two channels that like kind of inspired my thinking with this. One's for the game Hearthstone, which is like a collectible card game. I played it like many years ago. But there's this YouTube channel called Trollden, and basically he would just have like funny and lucky moments for the game, and then just like get a bunch of clips, people would submit that to him, and then he'd make a compilation with some editing. It was like pretty simple, all things considered, but so that, like, it was just like clips of the week basically, and he has like 600 plus videos with them. But they're very much enjoyed by people who watch Hearthstone and like to see a lot of things, cool interactions, cool skill plays, cool RNG, I mean, you name it. So that's a big thing. I've also watched a lot of videos about Super Smash Brothers, right? So, Super Smash Brothers, there's a channel called Yeet Smash, which is... he does all sorts of different things. It could be like like a specific theme for the video, but it's all like centered around an active community. So it wouldn't just be combo mads. That can certainly be a thing, but it would be that, and so it like I would probably make a video where it's like cool, like as opposed to like a dedicated combo mad like I used to make. It'd be like, here's some cool combos for the week. Check this shit out. Here's some cool sequences. Check this out. And then it could have like, yeah, really funny first time interactions where you got destroyed or something, you know? Just more representative of the community at large. There's a channel for Guilty Gear that did a bunch of best of character for each of the cast. Yeah, I mean, even stuff like that. That'd be cool. Remember when I approached the idea for combo mats 5 years ago? Yeah, you came up with it. That is true. I like watching those WTF moments of FromSoft games. Yeah, that's the idea. But even is there nowadays to even showcase that hasn't been done? I'm sure there's quite a bit from other players, like cool item cancel things. Like Somi Please, for example, did some really cool Guardian Spirit interactions, Guardian Spirit Talisman interactions. Last Load does a lot of the same. So like I have like the way that I play doesn't focus too much on like a lot of jutsu use. Like I don't use items all that much. But I focus a lot more on like the yokai abilities, the yokai shift and things like that. So like that's already a big stylistic difference. Just as an example. This idea sounds fun, and I hope it engages more people in Neo 3, but I don't want Team Ninja to adjust Neo 3 for the masses. Yeah, so what you mean is you don't want people to dumb it down and remove mechanics. I don't think they're going to. If anything, they're doing the opposite. They're like, yeah, you know those mechanics you had in Neo 2? Time to make it so overwhelming to play veterans that they're going to need like several hours to adjust. It's like, here's more. Right, exactly, Chicken Burrito. So clips like that. So there isn't really a restriction to clips at this time, right? Like, could be funny things, could be really powerful builds. It could just having. It could like I would have to decide the exact video type, but like right now, just tentatively, I'm just like have a certain theme, and it's just gonna depend upon what the community provides. So if I get, for example, a bunch of more combo stuff, then that's what I'll put out. But if I get lots of funny stuff, I'll put that out too. But regardless of all these community type videos that I'd be pumping out, I would of course do my own shit, which you guys are already used to. Like for me, I'm still gonna make my own personal like combo video. Like my 2000 hours video, like that'll come out at some point. I'll make that. So if it, let's just say like the community videos go way too far into like a certain direction and I kind of like want to include other things, I'll do that too. How about a struggle on Gozuki for 2 hours as a fresh new player? Now I wouldn't post the full 2 hours, but like I might post like part of it. Could be like a whole video of like the first time people are like struggling with a boss or something, and you know, make it funny. You're praying they revamp the UI to something more stylized? I guess we'll find out, right? Oh, I don't play Neo. I thought this was just a react stream where viewers sent game clips in general. No. No, it's just submit clips for Neo related things. In that case, our boy Onryoki filtered more on that aspect. Yeah. I'd of course have to be a little creative to figure out how to make that fun. But, you know, that's one thing. No, this isn't a react stream. It's, this is for the Neo audience. How about using Gaki Soul Course to finish bosses? Uncle Shape has been doing that a lot recently. Amartya, I don't want to no, I'm not, I know you're not saying this, but I do not want to make a compilation where it's a bunch of bosses getting killed by Gakis. That's something I don't want to do. Do not submit that. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, what do I want? I'm not getting key damage. No Gaki mad. Let's stop. No Gaki army. It'd be funny if someone can actually compile types of deaths. Yeah, could be something like that too. No. No, I don't want... No, no. Just... Okay, I think I know how I want to change it up. I want my dweller. Oh, wait, Ongyoki and Suiki will conflict to me. I'm just tossing Suiki here. There we go, there's my dual chat. Freaking finally, oh my god. Okay. Ah. So what do I want? Hey Busa, no. If you remember way back to when Last Load posted Neo 1 versus Neo 2 gameplay comparison, the dislikes that video accumulated. I know. I remember that. It's like, this isn't Neo 1 and Neo 2, and it's like, you're just showcasing the difference in gameplay, bruh. Like, social media can... Some people on social media can make it very miserable. I'll tell you guys a story before I play. It's one of the reasons why I just, like, do not like being on Reddit. You play on the PS5, so I love the capture recent gameplay feature. Got a ton of silly moments. Excellent. If that's the type of stuff you want showcased to the public, then by all means submit it. I'd be happy to do so. Do I want to use shoot then? Not really. I haven't used Mogatsu in a long time. Okay, am I satisfied with what I have? I do have key damage. Oh, I got lots of projectiles. Stagger. Yeah, this should be fine. Hey, what's up, Alter Moon? So, like, social media is not representative. In my opinion, social media does not represent real life. It's the simplest way for me to put it. So, because I find that the people who frequent social media, like, obsessively, they, like, monopolize a lot of the social media space. And they have, like, pretty crazy opinions sometimes. And it's like, well, who's really spending this much time on social media drafting, like, freaking essays over and over and over again at a constant pace? I'm like, someone who has way too much time on their hands and probably not the healthiest. And usually they're not. Like, I was trying to help people out on Reddit the other day, and if you want to check out my profile, you can. I won't go into too much detail about it, but I was basically saying, hey, before jumping to conclusions about it being this type of toxic behavior, why don't you, like, just double check to make sure that it's not this super serious thing. And regardless, like, I think it's a good idea to try to lead with being trustworthy, to you know, to give the benefit of the doubt to someone that close to you, and trust them first, and then even if it comes to light that they did do some super toxic thing, you still were being a trustworthy person nonetheless, and you can always take that wherever you go. Yo, I got downvoted. Eventually, like, I think it was like over 50% of people were downvoting me, and I'm like, I'm like seriously? And then people like project their own issues so hard, and then I look at the people who like spend the time to comment. Like before I get into that, like the original poster was like, oh, thanks for the advice. And I was like, okay, cool. But like the people that downvoted me and then they got upvoted, like I can tell they're all incredibly jaded, all of them. And I don't think a single one of them are happy. And then just out of curiosity, one person, I was just like looking at their profile. And then it was like, and I could tell, I'm like, okay, I know why this guy is fucking single. I wanted to say, I'm like, bruh, let me guess you're single. Of course he is, and then he fits like a certain type, and then like he spends a lot of time on social media, and I'm like, bruh, like I think you just need some therapy, to be honest. But yeah, and there's just like a lot of people who spend so much time on social media and like obsessively, and then they like put in, it becomes like such a, like, it becomes such a minefield. And like, that's my experience of social media. In real life, I don't deal with this shit. It just doesn't happen. And even like if there's problematic people, like I just stay away. So it's just not representative of like the actual population. I'm sure people can relate to seeing certain older people on Facebook and they're like, yo, these are some really hot takes, and I like don't want to engage in this. So it's just like this a small minority of people gets like amplified into something really fucking serious and like makes it such a big deal, and it's just like this crazy echo chamber. I'm like, whatever. But I'll talk about more about that in a bit. A question: are the clips any suggested format, and do you need a preferred length? I'm not so. Don't make your clips any longer than a few minutes, like generally. But I think like they don't have to be like 30 seconds or a minute. Like they can be that. They can be even like 2-3 minutes. It could even be a few minutes. But the main purpose, like, if you want to know how long the clips are, like specifically that I'm kind of ballparking, take a look at my YouTube community posts where I reference 2 channels, and you can kind of see how long I would want a compilation for. So several minutes, sometimes 10-20. So like in total. So you can use that as kind of a guideline. But when you are generating your clips, just try to like create something that you feel would be cool for yourself, cool for others to watch, or just like have fun. Just as long as you're having fun, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. And if there's really an issue, like, I'll let you know. No offense, it's Reddit. That's a minefield of negativity. Yes, it can. It can be. But see, I think statements like saying it's a clown world are inaccurate, to be honest. My day-to-day experiences are chill as fuck. The biggest stress I have in my life, like in real life, is like, oh, I'm bored. What am I gonna do? Okay? It's a very first world problem to have, which I'm grateful for compared to other things. But most of the times, like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. I don't know what to do. Okay? And like, even unsavory people, oh, you meant on the virtual aspect for taking things too seriously? Fair. Right. Social media. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, we can very much be clown. Like, it's just... ugh, it's whatever pushes people's hot buttons. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. So yeah, social media. This is social media, which I'm saying is like, it's unhealthy. It's considered unhealthy for a reason because it also doesn't represent real life. And remember, it's social media. It's just the purpose of social media is to get you to try to like consume it and engage with it more, money, likes, advertising, etc. You can look into that. The Neo subreddit is wild to me. People will call Neo 3 terrible for minutest reasons. Right, and I think as you're also saying in your most recent comment, think about the type of person who would go out of their way to post that on social media. It's one thing to feel that way. It's one thing to feel that way. It's another thing to mention it in occasional comments. It's another thing to go well out of your way, draft up like a 50-page like essay about how Neo 3 is bad and like try to convince like every fucking person that it's bad. I'm like, bro, who has time for this shit? Like, it's not that serious, is it? For some people it is though. I wonder, does Discord count? I imagine different servers apply, but for example, my community is very tight-knit, really small, and I don't like, I'm actively filtering out anyone that I think is just gonna make it a shitty time. Alright? Just take that out. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Get out. Bye. Alright? And with, so like, that's just what I do. I'm just like, yep, you suck, get out, bye. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So that's that. Obviously, like, social media use, like, I of course am responsible for my server and what I see out there for what gets a lot of traction or at least attention. And a lot of the attention is negative. You know, social media is gonna like play up on that because it drives engagement. They could give two shits whether it's positive or negative engagement, or like positive or negative. It's just more engagement, more eyes looking on it, which then draws in more people. I'm specifically going towards the positive route, even though that like doesn't generate lots of clicks, so to speak. I'm sure you guys know all the clickbait, which is like, and as Payne has mentioned, top 10 things Team Ninja games are evolving backwards. Has Team Ninja fucked it up this time? Wow, they ruined Ninja Gaiden. Or I can't believe Neo 3 is gonna be such fucking garbage. Wow. Right? And then people are like, oh my gosh, it's doomsday every fucking time. I'm like, bro, this is a video game, relax. And so what I'm trying to do is not appeal. Yeah, never let Team Ninja cook again. Yeah, shit like that. I'm specifically trying to be much more positive, inclusive, relaxed, and fun. If it doesn't get me more engagement, great. Frankly do not give a fuck. The quantity of engagement is secondary compared to quality of the engagement. I want healthy long-term stuff. So that's what I'm investing in, both with my time and my messaging, etc. Scary to think that devs would look at those minorities. I mean, I think with the developers or anybody in the position to make these big decisions about their games, I think it's important for them to, of course, understand what the root of the concerns are from their audiences, no matter what. Sometimes the surface messages that people will say, like, I'm not gonna like people could say shit about my channel, but like, my instinct isn't like a knee-jerk, like, oh, I'm gonna like, if someone says do X, I do immediately X. I try to figure out if they're saying, hey, they're doing X, or hey, I want to see X. I'm like, okay, what's really fueling this here? And is there a way I can address what's really being fueled? So that's kind of like the thing. And so, you know, that's it. Just focus on like the big picture, the bigger picture thing that anyone can basically understand, and just focus on addressing that. So like I talked about this when I like you know, I would see comments where I see comments about like ninja style is like really sucky or whatever, and it wasn't necessary. They got rid of stances. It feels bad. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, why are stances a feel good mechanic in the first place? And then as I start to understand that, I'm like, oh, well, then that just needs to be replicated in ninja style. I'm like, I'm on board with, like, if samurai style and ninja style feel complex and like complete, and they just function differently, I'm like, great, it's fine by me. I hope Team Ninja does that, so here's my feedback to encourage that. And then they are doing that, so great. It's a win for everybody. Rather than just like pivoting back and forth based on like someone says, hey, we need to change this, hey, we need to change that. I'm like, no, I'm responsible for making sure I address the common theme. And that's me saying that I'm not even a game developer. I imagine experienced game developers understand things even more deeply than I do and how to actually like fix it appropriately. So Momiji, for format, MP4 usually works. Just the video, MP4 should be fine. But I'll also usually just try to convert files in the first place. And if I have a serious issue, I'll just reply back and say, hey, could you submit it in this format? You're missing a lot of context? Yeah, we're just talking about social media in general and my personal frustrations. What is it that so many people feel that way? About what, Shogun? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on a lot of chat stuff. I just beat Metal Gear Solid 3 back to my Neo first run. Let's go! Nice! Yeah, social media will enable a lot of the keyboard warriors. Easier for them to say behind a fucking screen than to actually say that in real life. Like, for example, so the subreddit I was frequenting was basically about relationships, and yo, some of these guys, I'm like, oh, it's so obvious why they're single. If they even said this to a woman would be like, get the fuck out of here. But then what do? As opposed to like trying to internalize and learn something about, hey, maybe like I should be healthier. They're like, no, women are the problem. Like, and then they blast that on social media. Other people relate to that echo chamber. And I'm just like, yeah, this is just like a bunch of y'all guys just playing victim after being shitty to people and complaining. And I'm just like, yeah, tune you out. I don't want to deal. I would never want to deal with you in real life. So I don't. And they're like, wow, people are giving up on me. And I'm like, maybe don't treat people like shit. I don't know. All right, projection, etc. So it's a safe space for them, but obviously for most people, it's like, I don't want to deal with this shit. So I've like thought of like replying to some of these people, and I was just like, I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I doing this? I may want to help them, but I think they just want to like... I already foresee this going in like such a pointless direction where they're just gonna like kick and scream, and I'm like, they don't even want my help, so just stop wasting my time and try to prove them wrong. This isn't about like healthy debate anymore. This is just like, they just want to be right all the time. I'm like, okay, you go ahead and be right. That's fine. Like, yeah, I could give two shits because I'm just gonna go live my life and be happy. So, okay. Alright, catching up. I'm gonna make Team Ninja hire me and become the new Itagaki and specifically make Neo as unappealing to the masses as possible. Okay. Most negative feedback is just going to be a sentence with no real feeling behind as to how to make what they hate better. It's hating to hate, not exactly criticism, right? That's why I encourage people to give constructive criticism, and then what I'm very pleased by is that people put that in their feedback forums, and we got a lot of great things to look forward to. So I'm very happy about that. Ultimately, I want Neo 3 to be the best thing possible, and just complaining on its own isn't enough. Constructive criticism is what's necessary. Hey man, just wanted to say that you helped me very much to progress in Neo 1 and understanding the mechanics of the game. Overall, just do your thing so you can help other people too, including myself. More than happy to do that, Alex, and welcome to the channel. So, about Neo 3 gonna be bad, is it just different? I think I think that's a big part of it. I think seeing the differences, for many people, they like what they have with Neo 2, and for some of them they just want an expansion off of that. And they feel that the changes in general are destroying a formula they feel is already good. But I'm obviously of the opinion that I think the changes are fucking great. And whatever losses that might occur because of that, I'm more curious, actually. It makes me more curious about how good the changes are going to be. So certain things could get reworked, for example. Certain things can be enhanced. And I imagine for Team Ninja, they had to be able to justify to themselves enough where they're like, hey, I know we're taking this stuff away, but what we're going to replace has to be so fucking good that we're going to put it out there. Like, we believe in it that much. And for me, because I do have faith in Team Ninja, I'm just like, all right, show me. I want to see, because it's going to be fucking fun. And when I tried the alpha demo, I'm like, this shit was awesome. I loved it. I want more. Please, just keep doing more. Because this new direction is fantastic. I would love to see more. And then, of course, with the feedback forms, I put in what more I wanted to see. And I'm like, yeah, man, go down this route. This is cool. And I think really what it just boils down to is just the fear of change, because it really boils down to a fear of loss. What I imagine the biggest disappointment for people would feel like, hey, we got a sequel, but it feels weaker than Neo 2 overall. Big shame. I'm all for a dramatic upgrade, so I'm pretty happy about it. I'm very happy with Samurai Style and Ninja Style, and I'm gonna enjoy the absolute shit out of it. I enjoyed it so far when I was playing it. It was cool, it was fun, I loved what I saw, and I just wanted to get into more. So that was that. I think what people just need to see is more stuff. And as I kind of talked about in my Ninja Gaiden 4 video, like, I could doom and gloom about all this, but why not just enjoy now and enjoy speculating on the good stuff to come? Because worst case scenario, I don't know, don't give my money. Right? And I can understand why people don't want major changes. And even that's fine. I'm not even saying their fears are dumb or anything. I agree with the feelings by and large, but some people's behavior, I'm like, bruh, fucking stop. This is not productive in the slightest. For example, complaining and blasting and saying Team Ninja's going to hell or whatever, or going to hell with Neo 3 and they're gonna ruin it and blah 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 blah, it's so bad and oh my god. And just going on rant after fucking rant over this is not productive. But channeling your criticism and telling Team Ninja, hey, here's some concerns I have in the feedback form, channeling it into that to actually help them make Neo 3 good was nice. So yeah, from what I saw, community gave feedback. They were, in my view, the response to that feedback was amazing. 2 weapons per style. This is amazing. I get double the weapons I can use at all times in Neo 3. That's awesome, bro. Dude, even that's fucking amazing. You kidding me? That's great. So I'm very excited for those things, and I try to focus much more in a positive direction, because day to day is just more fun. But hey, other people want to doom and gloom, go ahead. Yes, we're complaining about complainers. Exactly. I spend more time complaining about complainers than actually playing the game. Welcome to my stream. So I hope that kind of gives you some perspective as to what I think might be the reason. Some people might feel down about Neo 3, and try to give you a little bit more nuance and kind of like my perspective as well. I remember also from personal experience going from Neo 1 to Neo 2, I was very resistant to the changes. I dismissed yokai mechanics entirely. I like refused to use yokai abilities. I was like, my weapon play, I gotta play good. No, I lose my ego. But yeah, again, I think for most people who are a fan of the Neo series, just like, we'll just wait and see. Looks cool. I have a little bit of concerns. Okay, cool. But I just want to see more. Like, that's it. All the energy is that. And then social media, of course, just blows up certain things. I'm guilty of that too, by the way. I'm not like innocent in that thing as well. Right. I was very dismissive of Neo 2 changes. Very, very dismissive. And I'm glad, like, you have every right to call me out. So I learned from that. I learned, hey, you know what's a great idea when you are playing video games? This is so, like, this took me years of intense self-development and soul-searching to recognize. And I'll distill it down for you in one sentence. Be open-minded. I know. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. What's my opinion on the price of Silk Song? I have no opinion. I can't really say. Gamers hate this one secret trick to enjoy every game. Being open-minded. Oh my god. Your big issue is Ninja Style having one string. Have you played Ninja Gaiden? I'm just curious. Did you, if so, did you have an issue with technically only having one string? Because I know I didn't. Ninja Gaiden is different. What if it plays the same? No, they legit are like, yeah, little Ninja Style will play a bit more like Ninja Gaiden. This is Team Ninja, Ninja Style, Ninja Gaiden. You don't think they're gonna talk like? We have yet to see. My point. Just wait and see. You can have your concerns, but like, what do you want to practically do about it? This is my honest question. I doubt they would rework Kusa from the alpha, to be honest. Yeah, you doubt, but you don't know, do you? That's what I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Dude, Ninja Gaiden has the directional input shit and the forward, like, X or Y or square shit. Who knows? That's all I'm saying. It's just like, yeah, it's possible. Just because if we feel a certain way doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I don't know. That's the thing. Could it? I can understand that it might probably won't be with the single string, but we don't know in actual practice how it's gonna play. It may not be an issue at all. We have no right. We just don't know. Ninja Style is new, so I'm like, wait and see. Like, all I'm saying is, you have your concerns, that's fine. So, sure, Kusa, I think Kusa, like, I think I saw in, like, an interview where they said, like, what is it? Axe would be for samurai only, and Kusa would be ninja only. I think they want ninja weapons or ninja style, but like, just wait and see what ninja style is like. We don't know. They said they're gonna expand a lot of martial arts, bro. Will the single attack? Like, let me just honestly ask you. Will this? If you had a single attack string, sure. All right, but like, it's arguably the same as the way it is in Ninja Gaiden. But if you have not directional inputs, if you have like a bajillion martial arts, is it really gonna matter? There will be style exclusive weapons. They've already said that. There'll be style exclusive weapons, and then there'll be an overlap of some. But like, we don't have enough data, it's too early to tell. So all I'm encouraging you to do is to wait and see. I don't mind style exclusive weapons, because I don't know what that will look like. I don't know what that will feel like, but I'm choosing to be like, you know what, we'll just see what Team Ninja cooks. Let them fucking cook. Let's not panic just yet. Right. One other thing I think people are forgetting when it comes to ninja style is like aerial combat. As far as I've seen, samurai style has some aerial stuff, but it's largely grounded combat. Ninja style has, you can fucking do a midair dodge and footstool jump. Will Neo 3 be the last one? I hope not. I thought Neo 2 was going to be the last one. Why remove it? Because they wanted a change. They probably wanted to just rework weapons. I don't disagree with that at all. Damn it. Like, I'm fine, like, they wanted a change. They probably felt certain things warranted a change. They wanted to evolve their franchise. I guess some things had to be cut in order for that to happen. Now, whether the cuts are warranted is something we have yet to fully see. I mean, here's for me the whole like weapon changes. I'm okay with it. Just have yet to fully see, but the reason I'm so optimistic about it is because I am very curious about all the additions that could be made based on what they've already added. You know, aerial combat. Like, come on, ninja, like, seriously, ninja style having jump cancel or footstool jump and jump cancels being a thing. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, what? Really? That's legit? We're going that route? Like, okay, mid-air combat. I'm like, that's kind of new. Seriously, damn it. It's not my arch nemesis. There is no Gamo Ujisato incident. Stop talking about this. Oh, he got me midair. Heron kick actually gives you priority over the grabs. Really? I didn't know that. That's what Neo 3 needs, air grabs. They'll probably throw it in at this point. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. Damn it. Do you remember how much on your Stranger of playthrough SOB playthrough you were locked on 30 FPS? No, I don't remember. Is this a ninja build? No. It might look like it because of my armor, but no. What clips? Mine's already all over YouTube. It's just like funny moments. There isn't like a specific type of clip it has to be. Shit, I'm gonna die. Flashiest Neo weapons? I personally like sword and hatchets the most. Bro, oh my god. He made some little shit. So for the clips, they don't just have to be like combo mads or build things. It can just be anything you find cool for Neo. I have more details about that on my YouTube community post if you're curious. I know, what timing, yeah. Shit happens. That's pretty tough. Okay. Hey Llama, been a minute since I saw your stream. How did you like the alpha for Neo 3 earlier this year? Oh, I loved it. I was very happy to play it. My dad. Almost. I'm done now. Yeah, I loved it. I'm excited for what they'll show at the Tokyo Game Show. And that's at the end of this month. And I'm really hoping that we get a beta so I can play more. What about you? I'm hoping for a February-March release date. Me too. The sooner the better, right? Bruh! Neo never stops amazing you. The amount of work poured into this game is crazy. Yeah, it is. There's a lot. There's a lot. A lot put into this game. Yeah, next year's looking stacked. We got Ninja Gaiden 4 and Neo 3. Whoa! Whoa, 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 no, we're not doing a combo mat up in here. We're gonna get juggled, bruh. This is a little spooky. Tricky, tricky. I almost gave you a heart attack. Sorry about that. Imagine Tokyo Game Show, it'll say its release date is January 1st. Oh, that'd be great. Damn it, move! You want me to look at the kitty? It's a wonderful kitty. It looks like it just wants to relax, so I'll leave the kitty alone. When is Tokyo Game Show? Starting the 25th to the 28th of September. And they had business days in the first 2 days, but I think for us, the 27th and the 28th are the big days. IGN says they're dropping another exclusive preview sometime next week too. Yeah, that too. I hope it's more substantial than what we saw, yeah. I do too. I hope so. Don't know. Based on what we saw with IGN, it left me, I'll put it, this is the nicest way I can put it. It left me wanting more from the gameplay. Oof. How do you get enemies to keep blocking like that? I know I asked about it before, but I'm still not able to. I keep having them stop blocking an attack, sometimes in between hits of the same skill. Truth is, I just go crazy with pressure. That's it. I'm not exactly intending them to block all the time. I frankly don't really care. Ooh, is that the one I want? Nightmare Bringer Fuki Suiki. Yes! Yes! I wanted this one. I specifically wanted this. Cool. Should be fun. I'll try it later. I just pressure them and throw out things that just dupe and pressure them, and basically, even if they attack or try to attack, they get interrupted. And then they're like, oh no, I gotta block more. And they're like, oh, let me see if it's safe to attack. And I'm like, nope, here's 500 hits. So I won't, like, it won't matter. Basically, just attack them a bajillion times all the time, and they'll just keep blocking because they have no other choice. Bruh, I fought Nue yesterday. Poor Nue. If I make it to getting them knocked down, I can usually keep the momentum going, but the start of the fight is nasty. Feels like there's certain skills I just can't do until their key is out. Right, it becomes tricky. But that's where if you can kind of like bait them to block with certain soul cores. Dweller is a great example. Ancient Neotengu is a great example. But really, the enemies just function pretty simply, which is they get hit a lot, they'll block, and they'll try to. That's it. So like trying to, for me, I don't really try to keep them in a block state the whole time. I just focus on, hey, I just want to do the most amount of attacks as much as possible. How can I do that? And let me just sequence everything that I can there. So you might even notice I don't really use a lot of quick attacks or strong attacks too often. I'm constantly chaining a lot of active skills together. Because active skills can't get blocked, so it helps. Oh shit! Ah, dodge wrong way. Oh, what? Ah, what was happening there? Yeah, give that a shot, Lucky. It should help. Oh, Wild Spear. Got it. Oh, no, I'm choking pretty bad. Damn. Oh, my dodges ain't doing the best. Oh shit! Ah, I thought they ever she lived. Damn it, bro! Ah. Oh, Poofy too close. Ah! The subtle timings are off. My character tried to do wild spear. Yeah, just that split second hesitation. Oh my god. No, dude, dodge to the. Oh, that was a fucked up input. I wanted to dodge. My character did not. Oh, what happened? I was legit trying to dodge. I think maybe my character got some hits done or something. That was very frustrating, not even gonna lie. Ah, that was very frustrating, not even gonna lie. Yeah, brute form is fun. Paralysis top status effect confirmed. Yep. Yeah. Shit. Ah, I couldn't do brute, of course. Ah! Oh, I dodged into it. That wasn't good. That was funny. When you're not locking onto her, you can perform backstab as many times as you want for some odd reason. Yeah, I remember that one. I've seen it. I'm trying to play it against her in a more engaging way. Otherwise, I just do the same thing every time, which is just bait her out for some very safe attacks. Oh my god, I thought they missed, man, that's irritating. Ah, it's way too early. No, just no, I don't want to deal with you. You get the brute spam. That was silly. Nah, I don't want to deal with that one. That was silly. Enjoyable though. Just 4 slaps. Just bop, 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 bop. Yeah, brute spam. That's all you need. Alright, we got Chill and Enra up in here. Oh, this has been very happy so far. Hey! No, I thought that could work. Damn it, I wanted a water drop over the grab. I teleported through time again? Oh no. How did that not jump over? It beats me. No! Stop it, Anenra! Stop! No, there's no Anenra incident. Don't give me this shit. No, it's not happening. This is... Goodbye, Anenra. There's no Anenra incident. Alright, that's that. It's a little tricky with Spear Kusa for the Hold War guarding things. Some inputs are a little tricky. No, this is not going in the clip channel. I'm not making a video. There's nothing. No, this is not happening. Mr. President, a second Anenra's hit the towers. What the shit? Did I play Rise of the Ronin? Yes, I did. I have it. It's been quite fun. Yeah, I liked Rise of the Ronin. Yes. It's tough. Yeah, I liked Rise of the Ronin quite a bit. Damn, playing against Fookies. This is gonna be tough. Oh my god. I feel so mechanically slow right now. Alright, take my deep breath. It was pretty intense. Demon Horde Kusarigama with Imbue Water. Why can't this have Imbue Corruption and Life Drain active skill? Why? Why not? Very disappointed. I got Purity, but not Corruption. Bruh. Then I get Life Drain, but no Corruption. And then I get Corruption, but no Life Drain. And then I get another Corruption. Like, come on, just both at the same time. Ugh. Suiki is very difficult, yeah. Especially with that saturate. And she has like a bajillion hits. Very tricky boss. You're honestly not a fan of Nightmare Bringer. Story-wise, he was cool, and the design and presentation is amazing. But the moveset is kind of meh. Wish he could attack with rear legs or throw sword behind. Most of the fight was him repositioning, yeah. For me, I found Tate Ebushi and Nightmare Bringer fights to just start to get a little repetitive as well. So I think they're cool bosses, but like, I definitely wanted like more variety from them. With Tate, I'm just like, alright, a few things I have to like worry about, but like beyond that, I just like can sleep. That's honestly what it will boil down to. You like Tate Ebushi more than Nightmare Bringer because there's a bit more nuance to what you can do. Fair. There are some pretty interesting interactions. You can knock her out of the air, you can duck under her scythe. Nightmare Bringer is a lot more straightforward, right? I think I like Otakimaru the First Samurai. That version is like really wild. I just wish that we could also fight against the Yokai Shift forms that Otakimaru has. To have like a really dynamic fight. Nightmare Bringer extended hitboxes, yeah. Yeah, Otakimaru with pants. You got pants, you're more deadly. That's all you need to know. Yeah, I like that one a lot. But it's a shame he doesn't pop in the depths, like, at all. They have the DLC version of Shuten Doji, which is like, I think my favorite yokai boss, to be honest. The Otakimaru First Samurai, amazing. But then it's weird, in the scrolls, for a final boss, there's no, like, crazy purple Shuten Doji. There is, like, for the first boss fight, where it's Shuten Doji and then Nightmare Bringer, but other than that, like, I don't get to fight the crazy version of him. That's purple. Makes me wonder why. Yeah, Shuten Sloji is like, like, I died because I get impatient. With Crack Doji, I'm like, I die because I suck, which is more fun. Yeah, Kukai's not a boss, but Saito Toshimitsu is. So, like, of course, a lot of these, like, decisions are just, they feel inconsistent, and I'm wondering what's, like, the logic behind it, because it's not very apparent. Brax, perhaps you could ask one of your modding fans to mod a purple Shuten in. I could. Truth is, I haven't really cared that much about it to ask them to do that, but I wouldn't mind if that happened though. I complain about it more than I really care about it, to be honest. I'm a complainer, okay? I complain about the complainers, so I'm a complainer too. And I complain about my own complaining, because there's... Show us my best scroll? It's hard for me to say what I would consider the best scroll. Hey, Shark Zoo. It's hard for me to say now because I've done these so many times. It's now like I'm way past the point of boredom. Correct. I can't fix a skill issue. Correct. The scrolls I enjoy the most are the ones that I consider to be the most dynamic or have a lot of variety. The human ones I find kind of interesting. This one I thought was kind of cool. How many hours do I have over all versions of Neo 1 and 2? Probably like 4K. What are you looking for? I have no fucking clue, to be honest. I don't know what I'm looking for. I think that's a problem. I don't know what I'm looking for, and I just see a bunch of things that don't interest me. So, you know, here's the thing. I've overplayed this game past the point of boredom and death and, like, just overkill. The only reason I'm even playing Neo 2 is because I needed a break from Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, which I've had a lot of fun with. But, I just need Neo 3 at this point. Like, Neo 2, like, I'm done with it. Like, it's like, okay, minor, like, increases and maybe, like, a little discovery here, a little discovering there. Like, it's cool, but it's like, alright, like, I don't really feel this strong, like, excitement to, really, like, explore more. I'm like, it was like, this is cool. Neo 2 is cool. But then when I played the alpha, I was like, oh my gosh. I haven't felt this curiosity and excitement and just wanting to get sucked into the game for a long, long time. Like, yeah, this is it. This is good. I want this. So I'm ready for Neo 3. I don't need more Neo 2. Yeah, give me Neo 3 right meow. Would it be possible to kill a Wolong boss like Taishi in Neo, or Wolong boss is too dependent on Wolong game mechanics? I probably could in Neo 3. Have I done a level 1 run? Yes, I have. And I beat Otakimaru on New Game Plus, and then I got bored, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Hey, what's up? Like, here I go, I'm gonna fight Ren for the 50th time. I just need some novelty, man. Straight up. I just need something new. So I really want Neo 3 stuff. I'm ready for Neo 3 differences. Yeah, my weapons aren't even maxed out. Like, I just want more Neo 3. I don't give a fuck at this point. Give me Neo 3, give me some early access, give me something. Wait, no, I burst countered you, you bitch! Come on! The same string! Yeah, I want my review copy. Give me early access. I'm making the game. I'll get one, no doubt. I'm not a Team Ninja employee, bro. No, no, no. No! I recognize all these Razor's Edge. Oh, I recognize these attack strings. I want to do them. Damn it. Bro, what? You know, I should try to body swap during his ninjutsu. I haven't tried that. I don't know anything about it, whether it'll work. Oh! Oh, I almost had that. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, why am I so bad? Are you shitting me? No! Oh, this is difficult. Ah.
極めさせてもらう。その程度。まだだ。
Damn it, dude. Oh. Alright, I'll give it one more shot and then I'll just do good old reliable because I do have to go. Yeah, alright, I'm too exhausted. Purity and corruption, it's not one better than the other, they're just different pros and cons. This ain't going well. Oops.
その程度。だがまだだ。
Oh my. Oh. No. I fucking can't anymore. Oh.
成か弱見極めさせてもらう。その程度だ。相手をだがまだだ。
Whatever, close enough. That was exhausting. I'm tired, man. Couldn't do it. Anyway,
さすがだな。
I hope that IGN journalist in the next clip shows us yokai weapons and scenarios. Yeah, I hope we get to see more too. I know, I want to see what's coming up for Tokyo Game Show, but we'll have to wait for, what, 2 more weeks at least? That was nice. I want it, for me, I appreciate that. And what I really want to do, make it extra nice, is have that, like, sort of meditation stuff. Hard on beat, man. And a lot of sword pressure, and like beta demo for me will be in September. Hey, I hope it comes out sooner. I hope we can play with things more. It'd be awesome. Jeez, I am beat after that though. Here, let's bully this guy just for fun. Come here. Unbelievable. I can't even deal with the dojo guy. Yeah, work. Sort of meditation only work now. Oh. Okay, cool. Sword Tonfa. Look nice. Can you do one depths floor 20 plus? I don't want to. Just to see how it's done with unoptimized build. I'll tell you how I did do it. But what I did was I equipped Aminozume's Grace, so 7-piece for the Death Dancer, of course. So I boosted my damage by 70%. Then I equipped Quick Change, Scrolls, Familiar Talismans, and then like I just used all the Kodama buffs. So even the Companion, and then that was it. But I did not fundamentally enjoy the depth, so I'm not even gonna bother. All right, whatever. I'm salty. It's time for me to stop. Oh. Okay. All right. Anyway. So okay, let me catch up with some chat things. I really hope they do something about the endgame in Neo 3. Right now it's either crit build, for which you must be really good not to die, or tank build. For normies like me, there's no in between. Yeah, the depths is pretty much just all crazy build stuff. Just go crazy to the max with it. That's what it's for. So it's a build check more than like a skill check, so to speak. And I personally don't find it that interesting, just having a build check, because what I think of is then like, okay, I just have the appropriate stats and then I can sail through this. But if I don't, then there isn't much I can do to make it like, to conquer it. It just depends on my build, which is why I stay away from anything greater than, I stay away from depth 6 or above. One of the last Neo 2 streams I did, I did depth 6 through 10, and like by the time I got to 10 I was just like, bro, I'm like kind of burned out. Right, I like making bosses more difficult in terms of giving them new moves, basically something to learn. If I feel like I have to learn something and then like I can learn it and then beat the boss and it makes it more fun, I'm like, yeah, I like that. But if it's just like, okay, you're gonna get one shot now and the only thing that's gonna do build stuff is the only thing that's going to really make a real difference is build stuff, then I'm kind of like, I think I'll pass. So that's kind of what it is for me in the depths. But, oh well. I'm going to take off. I think I've played a bit of much Neo. I'll probably return to Ninja Gaiden tomorrow, I'm thinking, or whenever I stream next time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And Silence, I did get your clips, so thank you for that. I'll take a look at them. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see everyone later. Take care and bye.